welcome to my house, you know. Yes? Welcome to my house. I make every place I go feel like home now. Now, as my mom would say, now don't you come in my house making all that noise. Sit on down. How y'all doing today? Y'all feeling good? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get this show started. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be good, because I feel y'all good old energy out there. Y'all look good. Look like y'all came to see about old Jennifer. I'm doing all right, and when you can't find me, I say I'm sitting at home, sitting back, watching the world, like my grandmama used to do, looking over her glasses. I sit back and watch the world. I love saying that. Hey, everybody say hello to my good friend Charles Jones over here. Yes. Y'all are in my house today. It's like an extension of my home in Chicago, so I kind of want to give you a little tour of like what the inspiration is here on the set of the Jennifer Hudson show. I still can't get over. Oh my goodness. So here's like a reflection of my home. This should be fun, because if you came to Chicago, I'll let you, everybody has to come through the front door when you first come in if this is your first time visiting. Other than that, you can come through the pet entrance on the side by the garage. But if you're a first time guest, you come in through the front door, and then you enter in. I'll probably give you a good old Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie, because I love to feature. My mama say you don't let your guests leave hungry. So does anybody need anything? Yes. Okay, listen. All right, so I love pictures. I love photos. And so in my house, I have a thing called the tunnel of memories. And I feel like your home is a reflection of you as a person. So this right here, I'm a picture fanatic. Okay, I already got about 30,000 pictures in one phone. So I decided to create a tunnel of memories. Let me see if y'all can catch this. So in every film project I do, or whatever's in my career, it's a piece of it, a reflection of it inside of the home. So my son named this the Tunnel of Memories, and I took all of these photos, and I did this by hand, by myself. And those are some stairs, y'all. I risked my life to do that. I took the little sticky glue like a whole kid. Yes, I did. And I put up every single photo by hand. And so every time the kids go down the tunnel of memories, it's a new memory created on the wall. Okay, so then we can reflect back to life, and then that's a reference to the film Cats that I did, because I played Grisabella the Glamour Cat, and I sang the song Memory. So, yes. So then that brings me to, I added that inspiration to the Jennifer Hudson house here on the set, because I want it to feel like home. So over here by Charles, my good friend Charles Jones, is the picture wall. And so I want to have a moment with y'all so you can get to know what's over here on this wall and introduce you to these photos. You got my sister and my son and myself, and this is us. You see how big my baby done got? Everybody still thinks he's a baby. Little David is 13 now, and a size 13 shoe, and he tells me everything to do, so he runs everything. And then that's my sister Juju, who just had her 45th birthday. So happy birthday, Juju. And eventually she's gonna come here and move to LA with me, because we're very family oriented, and you know, y'all are family too now, so keep that in mind. Once you stuck with me, you stuck with me, okay? Okay, so then over here we have, what else we got? Oh, this is my absolute favorite. Someone earlier thought that was me. This is actually my late mother, Darnell Donaldson. We called her Doll. I've always, if you ever want to do me a favor, call me Doll, because that's what they call my mama in the family. Her name was Darnell, but everybody called her Doll in the family. They called me Jenny Kate in the family, but I always wanted her name for my nickname. But this is my absolute, this is the only picture left, and it's probably why I'm crazy about photos to this day, is because back then we didn't get a lot of photos, you know? So the ones we have to savor, right? So I'm the kind, I take a picture when I say of everything. I probably got a picture of you to put on the tunnel of memories right here. You gonna come back and you gonna look up. I saw y'all dancing. Where you at? I saw you dancing. You gonna look up and you gonna be on that wall. But this is my favorite picture of my mother, and I recreated it for one of my album pictures. And I dressed myself up just like her, and I wanted to take it at the exact age she was. I may have been a little bit older, but that's how precious this photo is of my mother. So that's my mom. And that's why, another fun fact, anytime I wear my hair short, it's a tribute to my mother. Okay, let's see what else we got. I love a picture, and I love showing y'all. Anybody remember this moment? Needless to say, this is when I got my first Grammy. Whitney Houston presented me with my first Grammy. So everything is significant and extra special to me because I remember being that little black girl sitting in my mother's hallway or on the church steps across the street from the house singing Whitney Houston songs, dreaming of wanting to be a singer like her one day. Who would have ever thought that when I would win my first Grammy, Whitney Houston would present me with my first Grammy, which for me ended up outshining actually winning the first Grammy because I got it from Whitney Houston. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea she was gonna be at that Grammys. I had no idea she was presenting, and let alone my category, and let alone that I was gonna win. So that completely overshadowed winning the Grammy for me. Those are some of the photos we'll continue to be sharing later this season. We have a great show. We'll be right back. Our first guest is a very funny actress and comedian. Her new Netflix special, Good Fortune, is out now. Take a look.
The best part was the entertainment. They had a woman from the church choir singing, and this was her big solo moment, and she took center stage so confidently, and she started singing, "Go tell it on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Ginger got married."
Please welcome Fortune Feimster. So tell me, how did you get started in comedy?
I tell you, I kind of fell into it. I moved out to Los Angeles to work, and it was so hard to meet friends out here. I think just being lonely led to it. I started taking improv classes at the Groundlings, and my teachers really encouraged me to keep going. And then I started doing sketch comedy, and a woman came to my show and was like, "You should be doing stand-up." And I was like, "Well, it looks really hard." And she just really encouraged me, and
And here you are.
Here I am.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's amazing, right? Yeah. You can't let fear keep you grounded. So did you ever want to be a comedian?
I mean, in high school, I would, watch Saturday Night Live and learn these sketches, and then I would play sports and go reenact these sketches for my teammates. I would do the Mary Catherine Gallagher character where I'd smell my armpits and things like that. So it was in there, but I'm from a tiny town of 9,000 people. I did not, small town. I did not think that you could make a living doing comedy. I did not think about Hollywood, any of that stuff. So it's a miracle to be here. I think so.
Wow. And then you used to be in the Girl Scout?
I was a Girl Scout, which was a lot different than my brothers. They were in the Boy Scouts, which got very intense. I think Girl Scouts, we mainly, hung out around fires and braided each other's hair and ate cupcakes.
That's what Girl Scouts
That was Girl Scouts, and then my brothers would get dropped off on the top of a mountain with...
What?
Like an egg and a match. And they were like, "See you on Sunday." And I'm all like, who wants to do a massage train? It was a whole different experience. So I have no survival skills now whatsoever. No.
You didn't sneak over there with the boys and try to do what they were doing?
I was too dainty. I talk about it in my special. I'm a lot daintier than what meets the eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that...
You laughed way too hard at that.
They get a kick out of it.
She's like, "You do not look dainty."
Okay, so you grew up in the church.
I did. I grew up in the Methodist Church, which I joked was Christian Light. We just cared that the preacher...
Christian Light.
Yeah, we just cared that the preacher was done with the sermon by noon so that we could beat the Baptists to the Chili's. That's all we cared about. So.
I understand that my son's not too different. To get him to go to church, I had to promise him Popeyes.
Yeah, you got to have some sort of treat. If, you're like, "Thank you, Jesus. Also, I'm hungry." But the old ladies in church would also be antsy. You could see them looking at their watch, just being like, preacher, wrap it up. Come on. I'm hungry. But yeah, my mom is still an active member, and she got remarried at our Methodist church and decided to have a circus-themed wedding.
A circus thing?
Yeah.
What is that like?
I'm telling you, she rented a red and white striped circus tent and had them put it inside our fellowship hall, not outside where tents go. Yeah, it was like there was a cotton candy maker and a hot dog cart. I think she thought that it was her 13th birthday party. I will say, spoiler alert, that marriage lasted 3 months.
Oh my goodness. I guess that was a sign.
I don't think he was into the circus theme.
That is hilarious. Okay, so your comedy special is so good. You filmed it in Chicago.
I did.
You know that's my hometown.
I know.
Yes.
I thought you would be proud of me.
Chicago, girl, I want to hear all about that. Why Chicago?
So I got married in the thick of the pandemic, and
congratulations!
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice.
And I met my now wife in Chicago. We met 7 years ago at Gay Pride in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds extra fun.
Yeah, because Pride in Chicago is huge.
It is.
It's so popular and fun. So I went there and we randomly met. And my first special, I talked a lot about growing up and finding myself and figuring out who I was. So I shot that in North Carolina because that's where I'm from. So I continued that narrative of like being an adult. I talk about getting engaged and getting married, and it just felt like a nice sort of, personal touch having it be in Chicago because that's where I met my wife, and I wanted to
That's beautiful.
celebrate that.
I love that.
Yeah, and Chicago also is such an awesome city.
It's an awesome city.
Come on.
That's my hometown. Okay, and you filmed it in the theater. What was that like?
Yeah, I filmed it at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater.
Chicago Shakespeare Theater.
Out there on Navy Pier. And it was amazing because I really love storytelling. I tell longer stories. I like to take people on a journey. And I just think theaters are such a beautiful place to do that. Because, in a comedy club, they're like, nachos, like asking for more ketchup. And you're just like shouting over people eating sliders. So, I don't know, in a theater, it's a good place to be able to tell those longer stories and connect.
That's interesting. I never thought about that. I love that. More with Fortune. We'll be right back.
Right.
We're back with Fortune.
Yeah.
So you've been married for 2 years.
2 years, we just celebrated our anniversary.
Congratulations. I gotta know, how did you propose?
Well, I'll tell you this. The movies make it look very romantic and very easy, and unless you have a team of producers to do it, it does not always go as planned because I wanted it to look like, it did in The Bachelor with like, candles and rose petals and all that stuff. And it went awry. We walked in the room, it looked like a crime scene. It was weirdly lit with rose petals like everywhere, but just like very chaotic, like someone opened the door and a bunch of stuff flew in the room and somebody got a leaf blower and blew it around like, because when you guys think of roses and romance, what color do you think of?
I think of red.
Red,
Yeah.
right. Well, these were white rose petals and half dead, and I Googled what do white roses stand for. It's chastity, in case you're wondering. Yeah, so, everything went awry. Like the chocolate-covered strawberries were put right in front of a roaring fireplace. And
They melted?
melted. The champagne on ice melted, and my then fiance had no idea I was about to propose because it was not a very romantic situation.
Oh, God.
So I ended up I forgot to get on my knee. I just blurted out, "You wanna?" And thankfully she said
She got
yes.
it?
She said yes.
Really? She got it?
She did say yes.
Oh my God.
But she thankfully said yes, and 2 years later we've been married now.
2 years later. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. So I thought it would be fun to hear your opinions on different subject matters,
right.
okay? This is going to be interesting. I can't wait to hear your response. Man buns.
Man buns. Normally I'm into cinnamon buns, but man buns. I will tell you this. I have been asking my audience about man buns lately, and they are divided on it. There are some people that are hard-nosed, but then you're like, what about like Jason Momoa? And then they're, oh, I like a man bun. So I personally like a man bun. I think, hey, why not? If your hair's getting in your face, just put it up.
I love it. This is a good one too. Fake nails.
Fake nails. Now I don't roll like that. I know you have these beautiful
You got the right
nails.
ones in here. Okay.
I'll tell you this. I guest starred on an episode of Claws, and they gave me the big nails.
You wore the big nails.
Yeah, and I couldn't pull my pants up. I was so like, it was a task. So I don't know how you text or do computer stuff. Have you nailed it?
Yeah. Nailed it. I'm pretty good. That is hilarious. Ooh, small dogs versus big dogs.
I'm partial to small dogs because I have a little Pomeranian. That's
what's your dog's name?
That's Biggie.
Biggie?
Yeah.
Oh, if you ever need a dog sitter, I'm here, okay?
Please, he would love that. You could sing him to sleep.
I will sing him down. Okay. Pineapple on pizza. No.
Oh, come on.
You like this?
I love it.
You do?
Now, I know it's probably a sin in Chicago to put pineapple on pizza. Y'all are very hardcore about pizza, but
Yes.
I love it. I like the sweet and salty of it. Yeah.
I don't know about that, Fortune.
And it is the only time I eat fruit.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
Put it on pizza, and that's how I get my fruit. They're giving it big thumbs down right there.
We're going to leave that to you.
All right. I'll eat it.
Thank you so much for being here. Will you come back?
Oh, please, absolutely.
We're so grateful to have you.
I love you.
Thank you. Fortune Feimster's Good Fortune is streaming now on Netflix. We'll be right back. We want to take y'all to church. Our next guest is a Grammy Award-winning gospel singer who I am so proud to call my friend. Please welcome the one and only Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Open up the doors of the church. Thank you for being here, ma'am. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. This is incredible.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I don't know what to say. Okay, so tell us how you got started singing gospel.
Wow. So I came from a family of singers. Everybody on my mom's side sings. So my aunts, my cousins, we were made to sing.
Yes.
We had to sing.
That sounds like my family.
So we called ourselves like the Jacksons in Georgia.
The Jacksons. So did y'all all sing? Did you all sing like a group?
We had to, yes. So the whole family, we would go from different churches singing, making up songs. My grandfather would like outline a hymn in the house. We spent holidays together. So I actually was not the chosen vocalist. I have cousins, y'all, who can just, woo.
Wow.
So I literally, the first time that I led, I was a late bloomer, 15 years old.
That's when you started singing?
So out in front of the crowd, as in leading. So I was the choir director over this community choir we started because we were bored. So we started this community choir. This is a small town. And we were singing a Kirk Franklin song. And the guy who was supposed to lead the song got in like a minor car accident.
Oh my goodness.
So everybody was looking at me like, Tasha, you gotta sing this. I was like, oh, I don't sing in front of people.
You don't sing in front of people.
So the song was Now Behold the Lamb. I got up and I sang the entire song. Tamala Man, come on.
You sang the Tamala Man? You hear that, Charles?
Listen. And I sang the entire song with my eyes closed. And when I opened my eyes, people were crying. They were in worship. And my parents, we looking at each other like, uh-oh, this is something special.
And that was the start of it all?
Yep.
That is amazing.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Okay, do you remember when we first met?
We met online during the pandemic.
Right, we did, because we were going to do...
Texting each other, yes.
Yes, and then it was a concert, I think, that was going on in Chicago. And you came out to the concert.
Yep.
And we got to take this photo.
That was our first time meeting in
I
person.
think Jonathan McReynolds was performing that.
Yes.
Okay, and then we were in talks of your album, but then the pandemic happened.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were able to pick it up on the back end in my hometown, Chicago.
Come on.
Where we were able to finally get together and sing. And you did your Hymn Lives album. Can you tell everybody about the Hymn Lives album?
Man, I think this is such a full circle moment for me, being a church girl,
Right.
a pastor's daughter. What I did is I took a list of all of these hymns that we've grown up, listening to all of our lives. And I said, man, it would be awesome if I could take this theme, the heart of these songs, and represent them to this generation. With fresh melodies, new beats,
That's where you come in at. To blend it. I always call it like taking the grandmother's tradition and then adding it to the granddaughter's tradition. And for
so everybody can get a piece. Everybody feels like they can relate. And so I had this feeling that sometimes we have to take ourselves back and remember in order to move forward.
Come on.
And the last few years have been very hard, if we be honest. And a lot of people have been feeling stuck, like I can't move forward. And sometimes you just have to remind them, man, God was good back then.
It's the
and
same.
He's still good right now. Yes.
Come on. She about to have us in his shop. I gotta say this. If y'all ain't never heard Break Every Chain, you might want to listen. Welcome back. I am here with the one and only lovely Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Okay. We're about to have some fun, y'all. We're going to ask our audience some questions, and whatever they answer, we're going to sing. You didn't know, Tasha? Okay. We're going to take you to church. Where's Jaron? Come on down. How are you, babe?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
Hey, Tasha.
Now, we're going to give you one good one. Gossip you hear at the family reunion.
Who made that potato salad?
We got to sing it, Tasha. What you got? Go and give us a chord, y'all.
Let me see.
Oh, well,
Who made that potato salad?
what you say?
Who made that tater salad? You gotta say tater.
Who made that tater salad? Who made that tater salad?
I don't like it.
Don't like.
I don't like it.
Oh, he's
I want-
nasty.
I want grandma's tater salad.
Well,
Tell me who made that tater salad? Who made that? You sing it.
Who made that potato salad? Who made that
potato salad?
Throw it away.
Who
Made that potato salad?
I think we did all right on that one. I like that groove you
Throw
gave
it
it y'all.
away.
Can y'all tell where we come from? Okay. All right. What about Jackie? Oh, hey, Jackie. How you doing, Jackie? How you doing? All right. This is such a good one for you, Jackie. What's an excuse for being late to church?
Girl, I couldn't find my wig.
Come on, Tasha.
You got it.
Well, yeah. Y'all, I woke up early this morning.
Early this morning.
And I couldn't find my wig. Yeah, Lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lord. Said I woke up early this morning.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, who took my wig?
Your wig. Oh, yeah. I said the choir went to marching, Lord. And I didn't have my friend.
Tell me who took it?
Who took it? Who took my wig? We better Congratulations, Blake. Church dinners will be sold after. Don't you turn my mic off. Come on here. Okay. Kayla, you come on over, Kayla. I like these shoes you're wearing, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? This the last one. All right, this is the benediction. That's what we would call it. Okay.
Everybody lift your
What's
hands.
something you would say? What's something your mom would say?
You see how I'm looking?
Go change.
You can't wear that to church.
Go change.
Oh Lord.
You
Go
can't
change.
wear that at church. I had some of those
like that.
days. I had some of those days.
Everybody put your hands together. Tasha, it's on you, girl.
You better go change.
Go change.
Can't wear that to church. You better go change.
Go change.
You can't wear that to church. You better go change.
Go change. Hey.
With your fast behind. You better go. That is somebody mama said
Go
that.
change. Oh, go change.
Go change.
Go change.
Go change.
Go change.
Go change.
Oh, go change.
Go change.
Everybody,
Go
better,
change.
better. Go change. Go change.
Change.
Put it on.
Go change.
From church.
Go change.
With that on.
You can't wear that to church.
Ooh.
You can't wear that to church.
You
can't wear that to church.
You can't wear that to church.
You can't wear that to
Can we
church.
take it?
You can't wear that to church.
Can't wear that to church. You can't wear that to church. One more time.
You
Can't wear that to church. Go there. You can't wear that to church. You can't wear that to church.
Come on.
Ooh, you can't wear that to church. Last time. You can't wear that to church. Lord, that's just how it goes. We'll be right back, y'all. Okay, we're all about to meet a 3-year-old dancing viral sensation, and this was him in his hotel yesterday preparing for the show. Take a look.
Let's go to the Jennifer Hudson show. Literally, okay, we're going to the Jennifer Hudson, literally.
Oh my God. From Fort Worth, Texas, please welcome Landon and his parents. Oh my God, Landon. How are you, Landon?
Good.
You're good?
Yes.
I see you got your superpower on. I see your cool gloves. Oh, you look ready. You ready like Michael Jackson mode. I really think you're Michael Jackson. Are you Michael Jackson? I can tell. Can you tell? Oh my God. Can you tell everyone what you love to do?
I love to play Michael Jackson.
Where did you get your suit from?
From my suitcase.
From your suit. I got a better question. Out of all that you have on, which piece makes you feel most like Michael Jackson?
But most is Halloween. You can dress up into a pumpkin.
A pumpkin? Yeah? Do you like to dress up as Michael Jackson too? Or you do that every day?
I do that every day.
I know you do.
Every day.
Every day?
It's a thing. Yeah.
Hey, Michael is coming. Uh-oh, are you feeling your Michael energy right now? Is that you? Giving those good dance moves?
Yes,
When did you discover Michael Jackson? And you're 3?
yes.
3. What do you like to tell Alexa?
I love to play Michael Jackson.
Yeah? If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.